Okay, so today we're talking about blogging and SEO. So this is the second class in module number 5, which is content creation and AI in digital marketing. So that's a cool headline that ChatGPT gave, writing for visibility in digital marketing. By the way, did you go
But
for
we did send yesterday's PDF.
yesterday's video?
Also the PDF we didn't send.
PDF didn't I think. Let me check. I felt like I did. You're in that VFX group 2025, right?
Yes,
Okay, I did send. Didn't it got sent? I sent yesterday.
because the last one I see it's from Friday.
Okay, then I have sent from my end. Okay.
Received.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know that. I had sent it in the
Alright.
previous group, but maybe in here it didn't got sent.
Maybe you come to the mango campus only.
Yes. Okay. So you can go through that at after the class. If you have confusion, then let me know.
Okay.
So today we are doing blogging and SEO. So blog basically what it was before it became VLOG. Now it's like video log. That's what they call it, video log. Before it was all blogs. So people used to write articles on blogging websites, articles about anything about technical stuff, issues people were facing, and then even personal stories, poems, and all those.
So the B was for brochure.
Yes.
Was the B for brochure if the V is for video?
Oh no, B. They used to call it like a blog. So that was the name was. So then the name became video blogs. Like I don't know the
Okay.
full form of blog, but then it was like blogs before. Like maybe probably it came from blogs. So from blogs maybe it came blogs. I'm not sure about that. But then it when they first started doing video blogs, like video journals, then they started calling it as video blogs, and from video blogs they started calling it blogs. So that's what we have the term now. They call it
Okay.
blogging, video logging, and all those. So blogging essentially is where there were websites as Blogger, then even WordPress essentially, if you have heard about WordPress essentially is they started as a blogging website, started blog and mode. So they were essentially a blogging website, but then they made it open source, like anybody could update it, upgrade it. That's why people they started using this platform, and then developers and all they started creating plugins for WordPress so that they can change the layout and everything. That's how WordPress nowadays like we have WordPress builder. Even a journey of
Okay.
WordPress and all also are like good. So this one was blogger pages blog timer. It took me to my okay. And then there was like blogspot. These all were from when the internet was not that vibrant, when TikTok and all everything were not there. Okay, so blogging essentially is where people they write about like if I could Wix blogs. Let's go to WordPress blogs. Okay, no, it went to another place. No, no, they have changed the interface somehow. It's just going to my blog, but then reading this. So before things were like this, like social media essentially was like this. So there was website before Facebook called Orkut. So in Orkut also things were like this. Communications were like this. In those days it wasn't like a new thing, blogging. And from there, essentially the word SEO and everything it started coming up. So this is essentially like the history of blogging, how it all started. So when blogging started, people started writing blogs and then coming to online for their problems, and then people started giving solutions. many people started communicating and then essentially gathering in the digital medium, in the digital platforms. So when the people started gathering in one place, even marketers also started using these platforms to do marketing, to pitch, to show different products. Just like when there's a function, you will see that there will be advertisers, there will be sponsors. Like when it's football, when it's cricket, then there are signboards displayed in and around the stadium, even in the main field also. So those are big big sponsors, even in the jerseys of the famous players and all. Essentially, lots of people come down to watch football or cricket or other sports, and that gathering of people is used by marketers. Just like that, when people started gathering for blogs, then blogging in digital marketing it started. So blogging serves as a cornerstone in digital marketing strategies, providing businesses with a platform to share valuable content that resonates with audiences. It helps establish brand authority, engage target consumers, and facilitates the overall marketing approach by supporting other digital channels. So, like blogs essentially was used in form of content marketing, and say announcements and all those. So when people they go to one blog, all those blogs are not there anymore probably. So when they go to one blog, then they could like comment, and those days it was sort of like a new thing. The same fundamental how users are consuming the internet nowadays. It's fast changing. The trends are changing, and with that, digital marketing also is have evolved. So this is when it all started. The same applies, like it helps in establishing brand authority, engage target consumers, and facilitates the overall marketing approach. So this one is true for SEO as well. SEO now is existing. We have the same concepts like when it was blogging. With blogging, even websites, the one that I am showing for technical, like this one is WordPress's blogs. So no, say website development company blog. Okay, so this is a company, Digital for Design. So turn your online presence into a revenue generating solution. So they create websites, I think, services, landing page, yeah, UI UX. They have web design, web development, e-commerce development, CMS, mobile app, digital marketing, and this is their blog site. Like it's in the same website. Before, when digital creating websites was it needed a lot of technical knowledge, HTML knowledge, and so it needed sort of programming, scripting, and all. Then there were blog websites where people used to come for blogs. Nowadays, it have evolved. The blogging portion have evolved to a website's own domain. So along with the website itself, they have their own blogs. So the same concepts as were used during the blogging days when there were blogs, and then people. This one is essentially the blogs. The like blogger used to look like this. So that's how we used to read and see pictures and all. And then we also could comment. And in this blogging website, they have used it to talk about CMS. This is content management system. So WordPress is a content management system. So they are talking about website development, PHP web development, and they are talking about a lot of things. So when they are creating content, we also touched this in a previous class. When they are creating content, then within those content, when people they will search about PHP, probably that was in 2024. Even now when people they search for PHP, or say they will search for Flexbox, CSS grid, even then this page will be pulled by Google in either of the pages, maybe in page number 1 or in page number 2. How well they do the SEO, depending on that, it will show on the first pages, maybe page number 1, like that. So, and then this channel is essentially being used to to talk about the company's niche, their expertise. So, blogging helps establish brand authority. They are establishing their authority. This particular website is establishing their authority in the field of website development. They are discussing like current trends. They are discussing issues which are which people are talking about. So this one, like they came in 2024 in July. The latest one is March 13th, February 11th. So it helps establish brand authority, engage target consumers. So whoever needs a website, they want to know about CMS, about top benefits of an online booking mobile app. So those who are considering they should get a mobile app or not for their company, they will get this. If they get this, then they will go through it. They will read it, and then free consultation available. So when they go through this, the benefits of having an online booking app, and then they will reach them out. So it's like a form of marketing tactic, a marketing strategy. So it's also engaging their target consumers, target customers who is interested. Like for a digital company, the buyer is usually a person who is seeking digital services, and facilitates the overall marketing approach, like in that line, like free consultations available by supporting other digital channels. And in here it's they are also, as in there's they have this links, they can link to the other digital channels. So the importance of blogging is organic traffic generation, because it's a form of content marketing. And then since the content is there on the web, then people for agencies, those are the services, like, okay, maybe let's say we go to graphics design company, website development might get a little bit. Yes, I am a designer. Who said you have to start with the basics? Fast track courses. Okay, this is where they are teaching. Yes, I'm a designer. Start here. Free learning, advanced learning, contact us. Okay, this is where Martin Ferhiniak. Okay, so this is uh, graphics design course website. Okay, wait, my system have hanged.
Too many tabs are open.
Probably, yes, and then with that record thing also. Or maybe some that got okay. And then this is their blog. We're talking about their own thing essentially. What I wanted to show, like, there were good agencies who provide design UI UX brand design, and then this is their blog. So in their blog, they are talking about B2B website design agencies. They themselves are an agency, and then they are talking about seven best B2B website design agency. So they are saying, why does a B2B business need an effective website, and why do you need a B2B website design agency for your business? Seven best website design agencies. Then they are Muse Mind. They have placed themselves in number one. Number of employees 51 to 100. Then there's Bob Design, Ampli, Amply, Clarity Performance, Humor, Blend, WebFX, and other websites. So essentially, SEO works like this. So seven best B2B website design agency. So somebody will look for best B2B design agency. Say website design agency. Uh, best B2B website design agency. It's a pretty simple that people might need, and they might look for it. So when they do that, then there's Bob Design. We had one Design Rush. Their one is not showing up. Humor, Blend. There was Muse, something Muse. There were. Okay, day one have been pushed back. Okay, day one have been pushed back, but then essentially it's like that. Like they have created. Oh, they just posted it 6 minutes back. 6 minute. No, no, no. That's a 6 minute read. Reading time is 6 minutes. B2B reading time is 6 minutes. People of content, they have created a blog, and then when people essentially they do it for this purpose itself. When people will look for them on the website, they will look for best B2B website design agencies in 2025. This one is more super site design rush. No, but like it's like very competing thing. Many people are looking for. It's there. Muse Mine Agency, but this one is another article. So they are creating articles almost in the same. They have written seven based website B2B website design agency. Then they have top 10 B2B design agencies in 2025. So the keyword changes little bit. Best B2B, top 10 B2B. So essentially, it's a game of keywords. It's a game of blogging. It's a game of writing. So that's how, like, we looked for best B2B website design agencies, and then we got a Google search, and then Google search brought us to their website in here. This one, top 10 B2B design agencies in 2025. So this one is an organic search. We looked for something, and then we got a result. We went to that agency page. But then agency from their side, they created the pages so that their page will be listed in Google, at least in the first page, in page number one, in the first page, and that people will find them in that way. So organic traffic generation. An effective blog drives organic traffic through search engine optimization. This is again another concept, SEO, increasing exposure to potential customers. Quality content aligns with search intent, leading to a higher rankings, leading to higher rankings and visibility on search engines, translating into a steady flow of visitors. So search intent is another thing. We'll go to this also, like like the the intent of the customers, what they might type in Google to search for something which they need, like what the target customers need. Okay, maybe when we reach there, then it'll be easier to explain this. So long-term SEO impact also is there. So once when we do SEO, that has to be updated essentially. But then consistent blogging efforts yield substantial long-term benefits for SEO. When we keep on regularly, we keep on uploading content, just like in social media, in Instagram, TikTok. If you regularly keep on uploading content, then even the algorithm will also start pushing your channel forward, because no matter like irrespective of what quality your uploading, you're creating, what quality of content you're creating and uploading, irrespective of that, just by the number of posts that you do, number of uploads that you do, if you keep on uploading consistent number of content, then the algorithm will start pushing your content, and then eventually the people who like your content, they will come, and then they will follow you. So that one is what is expected, and then why people they do digital marketing. So regularly updated content signals search engines about the relevance and freshness of a website, positively influencing its search rankings and ensuring sustained audience engagement. So when audience also are getting new and newer content in your page, that's why they will keep on coming back for more. They will start looking for new and newer content in your channel. So may it be website or may it be the social media platforms. And even on social media platforms also, when we are uploading anything, we are writing descriptions, and then that also it helps in SEO. That also it is like we are talking about, like using hashtags and then other keywords. That also it's like using keywords for our benefit. So SEO fundamentals. Search engine optimization is the activity of optimizing online content to ensure high rankings in search engine results pages. So we are optimizing for search engine. So that is what is meant by search engine optimization. So this page, when they are doing, then they have added keywords. When we see, then let's say F. I'm trying to search here. I'm searching for design 2 of 6. This one we can omit. Design agencies, design agencies, design agencies. So they have, this one is a heading. Headings are scrolled by the web crawler. It's called a web crawler. A web crawler, it's like a essentially like a spider, which one will crawl through your content and then read it before it pulls out a search engine result. So when somebody look for design agencies, then the page, it has a lot of different metrics. So it will search through this website for design agencies, for the word design agencies. When it gets design agencies in this page, then it will push it forward, like it will push it and bring it in the search results. It is crucial for increasing a website's visibility, attracting traffic, and enhancing online presence. This much is clear, right?
Yeah, I didn't actually get that part of the crawl.
Okay, so like search engine algorithm. So they are showing that web, this one essentially, but then let's see how search engine works. So someone makes a search engine applies algorithm to find the content and show it to the computers. So no, this one is like sends out crawler from links from web pages. Yeah. So this one is correct, but then why part of no, this one is cut. Okay, let's go for. So the term that Googlebot searches the web for fresh material by crawling new pages. So the term is a crawler. Crawler essentially is like it goes through the content of your website, but then kind of not understanding the meaning, but then it's just crawling through the website. Like just like for example, when a spider will walk from the top till down, so the spider will just walk from the top till down, like it will just look for things where it can keep its legs at. It won't be reading, it won't be understanding the meaning of what's written in here, what's the intent, what's the purpose of the words in here, what does like it, like essentially this one is talking about top 10 b2b design agencies in 2025, customers perception of your b2b business interaction. This is like, that's the meaning of it. We read because we want to know the meaning of it, like what's actually written in it. But then a crawler will just crawl through from the top till the bottom. It will just look for certain words, and it won't understand the meaning. Like when we are searching, say Google search say when we are searching, say uh, best graphics design agency in the world. So when we are typing this, essentially the computer does not understand the meaning of the word. It does not understand what agency is, what is design, what is graphics design. The computer does not knows the meaning of this. It is only finding similarity and then it's pulling out the results. Are you getting that?
Yes.
Yes, because we have a thinking brain, so we can relate, we can understand. But the computer, for them, it just basically like it's like binary numbers. So basically, essentially, it's zeros and ones. Like all computers, then zeros and ones also, it's like on and off. So computer is understanding, reading everything, and doing what we are asking it to do, even taking my words to your laptop and then coming out from the sound coming out from your speakers, even that one also, it's zeros and ones essentially. So that one also, it's just electrical fluctuations which are happening inside your machine. So inside your machine, within the nodes, like the chipset and everything, the motherboard, electricity is passing through some wires. Then it's getting diverted in some other wires. So that's what it is like, the working. That's a little bit technical, but then okay, to make you more clear, you have heard about bit, right? Bits and bytes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. So bit. We are now in a 64-bit framework. You know about that, right?
Yes.
We have 32 bits before, and then now we have 64 bits. So 32-bit cable. So okay, so this one. So 32-bit cable before, it was like this. But then nowadays the technology has changed. That's why versus 64-bit cable. So the cable sizes and everything have become different. Essentially, that is the on and off electricity which is passing through certain wires. So let's say the 32-bit, this one, if you see, then there were 16 cables, I think, and then how electricity can be passed. So okay. No, so that one, I think this one first one will be for the power, and then from here, from this point till that point will be the cable, the data, which one will be passing. So in 32-bit, I don't remember it quite well if it was 32 bits or 16 cables from here till there, small cables. So essentially, electricity is passing through one cable, and then it's not passing through another cable. It is passing through one cable, it's not passing through another cable. So that one, what was is called like binary system numbers. So it's like basically 0 1 0 1 0 1. So this is like from one cable, electricity is off, it's on, and things like that. So from that system, that's what your machine is constantly continuously doing. It's reading data, it's doing all that. So machines essentially, even google's this also, it cannot understand, it does not understand the meaning of this. So how this one is working, how this website is working, also has a algorithm. So Google search, like every programming app, every app has an algorithm. So Google search engines algorithm. So okay, they have a name as well for that. PageRank. The core algorithm used by Google search is PageRank, which was originally developed by Larry Page and Sergey Brin. So algorithms are basically flowcharts, which what will happen when it happens, things like that, how PageRank works. So that's what the inner functioning of a search engine is. So in search engine optimization, what we are doing, we are optimizing a website. We are uh, upgrading a website, or we are creating a website in a way that it becomes easier for Google to uh, search, to crawl through it, to crawl to website crawler, so to crawl through it, crawling web pages. That's what the key term is. Crawling web pages means going through the web page essentially, but then when we say going through the web page, then we will also mean that we will actually read, and then we will understand the meaning of what is written in this article. Like that's what we write in exams and everything, like, so things like that, like we understand the meaning, and then we write. So since that one, we are optimizing the web page, the website, to be searched, to enable it to be searched by Google, and then to list it in the first pages, first page, or like everybody targets first page, but then gradually it keeps on getting pushed, because more in their technology, the algorithm also keeps on getting upgraded. And then too many when there are too many articles in one keyword, then even Google also has to keep on upgrading its the way it looks for screening. Just like in example, um, say in Uganda, suppose, say in Uganda, when when graphics design was a new thing, and then the demand, it came that graphics design, people's companies started needing graphics designers. Then graphics design was a new thing, so there were lesser number of graphics designers, and then companies also, they would just have to hire whoever is available. So no matter the quality, because they would have to invest in the graphics designers, so that they also will improve their quality of the design that they were making. And then companies did not have too many, like there were not many competitors there. That's why the companies also did not search for so many things. They only needed to see one or two things, and then they're like, okay, done. But then when as competition grew, number of graphics designers also grew. Now companies also need to improve their technique to search. They the type of exams that they used to do, maybe at before, they just used to ask questions, but nowadays they will have to take a test as well. They will have to give a task at hand, do this, do that, and then they will ask questions. And then even that also gets, when that also too many applicants are there, then maybe they will have to do a screening test. Before that, maybe there will have to be a written exam also, like that. So just like the way they are searching for candidates are improving, just like that, Google also has to keep on improving its algorithm, essentially. So SEO has technical edges aspects also. So we will come to that. So SEO, it is crucial for increasing a website's visibility, attracting traffic, and enhancing online presence. So type of SEO. There are three main types of SEO. On-page SEO focuses on optimizing individual pages for keywords, individual pages for keywords on best, say, the design agency's keyword stuffing in here. It's already six. So Google, they usually prefer it below three, but then in this sense there are other things also. So like design agencies in here. So this is what is happening in the on page level. It is happening inside one single page on the website. So like that we will do to each individual pages. Just like in this page also, there's website design. It's in the same website, and then they have numerous other blogs as well. So not only for the blogs, the same SEO will also happen for their other pages also. It will happen for corporate identity, say services page. So the page it says corporate identity. Essentially, SEO is like it's like arranging your content. Say the page name above it's saying corporate identity design. Have you done HTML website building?
No, I
Okay,
only
so
did WordPress programming.
okay, do you have website building in your course?
Eventually, I did the mock-up.
Okay, like web only the design part.
Yes.
Okay, so to understand, say um, okay, when we create as designers, when we create any say we go to Photoshop, we open Photoshop, and then we create a document. Then we just open a document, but then we never rename it, right? And then when we will save it, the name also will most of the time it will be untitled, untitled 1, untitled 2, or like new test, XYZ, ABC. We put that kind of names. So the naming, when we are saving things, it's not organized. Like all of us, we do that. That's why even the naming convention also, when we send to client and then we have a problem with the naming, because it's not organized, right? So similarly, even when website developers, they develop website, then the naming usually it's not like people tend to not give proper names. So in here, SEO is like using the proper name, corporate identity design. Corporate identity design. And then if we search for it, I'm using search corporate identity design. In here it says one of 17 matches. So they have the same repetition of this word corporate identity design 17 times within this document. So when Google is searching for corporate identity design, if somebody searched in Google for corporate identity design, then Google scroller will go through this page, and then it will get like this. It's there like 17 times. That's not the only algorithm. Algorithm is very complex, and then probably no one like will be able to tell. And then that's what the main strategy, the main selling point is, the algorithm. There's off-page SEO, involves building link relationship, social signals to enhance site authority. So that one is like the social pages, social media marketing that we do. So on page is what is happening on the website, on the individual pages of the website. Off page SEO is what is happening to your even the we are basically writing descriptions using hashtags. So off page SEO involves your social media marketing also. the one that you're uploading there, the keywords that you're using there. So all of these keywords are like sort of like linked. And then there's also the like types of earned media that's going around, that people are talking about you. They are posting about your brand name and all. So that also is a type of like off page SEO. And then off-page SEO involves building link relationships and social signals to enhance site authority. And then there's technical SEO. Technical SEO is the technical site which ensures the website meets technical guidelines for crawling and indexing. Technical guidelines for Google to go through your website. So the technical guidelines, it since it's Google Web for. So since it's scrolling, so even speed is one. Like it's the faster it is, the better. Like if your website is on a fast server, then it will be easier for the crawler to go through your website. Like simple basics like those technical requirements, speed and other things. So those are technical SEO. Key SEO elements include keyword optimization, meta tags, website structure, backlinks, site speed, and content quality. So, content quality is the quality of content that you're writing, the quality of article that you're writing in here, the type of images that you're using. And then when we are using images in the website, we can also add alt text. So I'm inspecting this one. So this is, I'm going through the code. So in here, if you see the code, are you being able to read it, this one? Can you see this? Yes, Bert. Good morning, Joel.
Morning, sir.
Yes, Bert, are you being able to see this?
Yes.
Yes, in here we have the image. This one is the image. That one is written inside the source coding. Like it's always good to know the basics. And there's this alt text. So this one is alternate text. You also, Joel, just see this. There's an image. This is HTML coding, website building. So it's saying image. That's a class that's given. This is we're not focusing on this. The image source is this. This is the link of the website. That the website should pull the image from this link. And then there's an alternate text. In case the website fails to pull this image up, there will be a written text. And this one also is read by Google search engines. So alternate text is laptop screen displaying a B2B website interface with UI UX web design agency delivering client focused web designs. So maybe there will be more. Okay, now they have a triple dot and then website design agency delivering client focused website designs. It's a laptop screen displaying B2B website, but then they are also using this website design agency delivering client focused website design. So essentially, Joel, we are going through SEO. That's what we are looking at today. So search engine optimization, and then the thing that I am showing is the use of keywords and where it is used. So when we are doing search engine optimization, there are three types of search engine optimization. So one is on-page SEO, the SEO work, the keyword search engine optimization essentially is use of keywords. So when we are using keywords, we are using it on the page. This is MuseMine, a website agency. I took a random agency. So the same thing applies for any website that you go through, any good website that you go through. So they are using website design agencies, B2B website design agencies, B2B website design agencies. The heading is the same, and then they have B2B business, they have those words. So when they are writing the article, they are enhancing the article with certain keywords. So this one is happening at the page level, not just here. If we go to inspect again, on page, just to show you on page. So this also is a part of on page SEO as well, website web design agency. And then inside head also we'll have meta content. Explore the best 7 B2B website design agencies of 2025. This is they had another maybe that your brands, so they have given like triple dot because of the number of keywords, the number of characters that they want to use. Online presence drive business success. Then there's another, this one is description, name description, that's the title. This one, everything inside the head tag does not get displayed in the website. So a website has three parts. So one is head, and essentially two parts, head and body. So head and body will have the footer, the header, the everything. So body part gets displayed on the browser, and the head part does not get displayed on the browser. But even then, inside head we have meta tags, where we can use, like we have to use the keywords inside the meta tags. Website builders nowadays, they will allow you to just enter your tag manually. You don't have to like code it. So that's an example of on-page SEO. That is, which is what is happening on the page level. There's off-page SEO. Off-page SEO is your earned media, where people are talking about you. Off-page SEO is where you're using your keywords and then you're uploading content on social media, on other digital platforms. On YouTube, maybe you're writing your descriptions there. On Instagram, on TikTok, you're writing your descriptions there, and things like that. On Twitter, though, you have to just write essentially text itself there. And types of SEO, there's technical SEO. Technical SEO is the speed of your website, the server speed, and all those. So, discussing again, there's Google Web Crawler. So, how Google searches through website and then how Google search works. That one. So, Google basically it goes through your content. Google will go through your content. It does not reads it word to word and does not tries to understand what is written in that article. But then it just gradually, it basically looks for the keywords there. So say if someone is searching for best design agency. So if someone is searching best design agency, then Google, in matter of seconds, it will go through the website, the essentially the like the book, the servers, through the server content. on the top servers in the world, and they will go through the meta tag initially. It will go through the, this one is style. Like, you don't have to remember the technical stuff, but then it's good to understand how a thing functions. If you want to work for something, if you want to do if you want to use a certain skill, then you have to understand how that skill, it how the thing it functions. Like, if we have to use Google search engine optimization, if you have to use search engine optimization, then we will have to understand how search engine works. So search engine, basically, it will go through the head, it goes through the head, it goes through the coding, it goes through the codes essentially. So it goes through the codes, and then from there it will look for the keywords: best design agency, how many times best design agency is happening in your uh, coding, in here as a word. And then, because there's competitors, there are lots of different pages, many websites will have best design agency written in there. So then it has how many times it's written in one page. If it's too many times, like 10 to 20 times, or like in some cases probably like 50, 100 times, like that, then it will consider it as a spam. So there are guidelines that keeps on updating for Google search engine optimization. If you try to think about it, and then if you have confusion, then you let me know. Okay. Then there's keyword research. Because we are focusing on keywords, that's why we have to do keyword research. So in this, understanding search intent. So search intent is a word, is a lingo which have come. So understanding search intent is crucial, like the intent for the search. Search intent is crucial for effective keyword research. It involves Search intent involves identifying the reasons behind user searches, categorizing them into informational, navigational, and transactional intents. So, informational can be about going to a different country, maybe how to fill up a form, and things like that. The transactional can be to buy a certain product or a service, and yes, like that sort of transaction, value transaction. And then navigational is when they are just going through the content. They are not looking for information. Basically, they are not looking for transactional. Sometimes most of the current news that we do, we just hear from our friends that something is happening in some part of the world. We just come and then we just search. We are just sort of like navigating through certain data, or yeah, certain data. We're not looking for information as such. So there's a difference between information and data. Information is based on a time. So data, basically, every information is a data, but then every data is not information. So for a data to be information, it has to be at the right time to the right person. So that one is information. When we need to use a VPN, how to use a VPN at that particular moment is crucial. We won't be needing it later on. And then that is important. You're like going to you're already in your car, you don't know which way to go, the direction of your location, then that is informational. Then you're just using your Google Maps, you just want to see how is America, how is New York, the different lanes of New York and all. That is navigational. So by aligning content with the user's intent, marketers can create targeted blog posts that meet audience needs, ultimately driving engagement and increasing visibility in search results. So when we know the search intent, like there's also Google keywords planner, that's inside the Google Google Ads. You will get Google Keyword Planner inside Google Ads app. Hundred. Okay, so we are just breakout rising, trending now. Let's go to trending now and say suppose we are a blogging company. Say we are a media channel where we write articles. We write like 10, 20 articles every day, just like a common newspaper. Newspaper has lots of article inside in their publishing in that newspaper. So Delhi Capitals versus Sunrisers Hyderabad match scoreboard. This one is 1 million plus. Let's go to Uganda. Maybe it'll be easier to click. So Uganda is 20,000 plus, is talking about Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest. Maybe I don't know this one. Is it football? Premier League. Yes, they're talking about Premier League. So if we write articles on this, and then somehow we can relate that to shoes or to sports gear, to football gears, to football maybe tattoos, maybe stickers, then we can leverage that. So essentially, this one search intent can be used in that manner. So search intent involves identifying the reason behind user searches, categorizing them into informational, navigational, and transactional intents. By aligning content with the user's intent, marketers can create targeted blog posts that meet audience needs, ultimately driving engagement and increasing visibility in search results. And then, since we are writing articles with this uh, keyword, and then it's people are searching for it, it's trending. That's why when people search for this keyword, then our website has higher chances of being be seen. It that one will increase have chances of increasing the visibility. We also have to be sure about other metrics also, like the technical aspect, the off-page SEO, and then the on-page SEO is just not using the keywords only. That one is the major part of it, but then it's arranging your content in a way that it becomes easier for search engine to crawl through it. So, like Google Trends, there are other tools for keyword research. Uh, Google Keyword Planner, that's inside Google Ads. There's Uber Suggest. Uber Suggest is another website, uh, just like the trends. It will show the uh, win the game of SEO. Just type in domain or keyword to get started. So it shows metrics. So say United States. Do we have? So football. So there it is showing SEO difficulty updated last 6 months. So things like that. It gives you an overview of that keyword. And then there are other tools as Answer the Public. So essentially, these all will have the metrics that we have been seeing in the classes, like which one is having how much uh, reads, how many impressions it's getting, and things like that. So from there, we will choose which keywords we should be including in our article. Of course, it has to be related. So here they are also showing the cost per click on Google, and then say on Instagram search. Do they need? Okay, they are asking for a for login. Never mind. Long tail keyword strategy. So there's long tail and short tail. Long tail, as in short tail, is like 2 3 words like this. Long tail is where I am writing a sentence, how to send money from Uganda to India, say. So when I'm writing a long sentence, that one is long tail. So long tail keyword strategy. Focusing on long tail keyword strategy is a smart strategy for driving targeted traffic because uh, the keywords that we are searching are very short. And then most people, when they focus on keywords, then they will focus on just one word, as let's say design agency. And then if we have combination of more words, then it becomes more defined, more refined. Then it will be more accurate. But so that the keywords gets shown, like for real estate, we will just have real estate, maybe say for keywords. When we are writing keywords, will be like real estate, building, apartments. Those are the short keywords. um, Flats, best. Maybe we use it best as a keyword, then it can be best flats, best apartment, best building, best real estate, and all those. Maybe then we have agency. So these all are like just basically one keywords. So instead of this, we can just also have best agency uh, dealing in real estate, best real estate agency. So these are form of long tail keyword. So when we have we can also have more, like say more will be like top 10, top 5 best real estate agency, and things like this. But then in one article, say we have written an article as top 10 best real estate agency, and then we use top 5 best real estate agency as a keyword as well there. And then when people will search for top 5 best real agency, then our page will be shown there. But then the heading of the page will say that it's top 10 best real agency. then people will close it directly and then they will go through some other page. That's why it's always good to have to have the same name with long tail keywords and your website, the actual page that you're doing. So this one will say top 10 B2B design agencies in 2025. That one can be used as the long tail keyword. So focusing on long tail keywords is a smart strategy for driving targeted traffic. These keywords typically consist of three or more words and have lower competition, making it easier to rank for them. Rank for them as in your page will be on the first page, and then ranking will be number one, number two, number three, like that. So the top is always number one, then number two, number three. So for the first page till top five, people are fighting for that. People are paying, they are bidding for that. They often reflect specific search queries, indicating that the user is further along in the buying process. When somebody asks a long question, it means the person have already done their research. When we do not know about something, then we will just write the keyword. Say this answer engine optimization. It's a new word. When we do not know anything, we'll come to Google and then we will just write the short form of it. Write it in a shorter way. And but when we know what AEO is, it's answer engine optimization, say, then we will write more defined how to do how to get your brand name in AEO. In answer engine optimization. In answer engine optimization. Yes. So this one is a more defined, more like a full form, long tail thing, which means that I have already done. It's like part of psychology. Like most of marketing thing is dealing with that psychology, human psychology itself. So when we do not know about something, then we usually just write the keyword. Um, uh, when we understand, when we know a little bit about something, then we usually write in full sentences. So that's what it's written in here. So long tail keywords, when someone is writing a full sentence, they often reflect specific search queries, indicating that the user is further along in the buying process, thereby enhancing the likelihood of conversion when effectively incorporate into blog content. So that one is long tail keyword strategy, to use long tail keywords in your search engines optimization. So maybe that one will be in your heading, in your meta tags and all those. So block structure. This one is purely HTML. So SEO friendly formatting is essential for enhancing readability and improving search rankings. This is uh, this is not exactly the technical thing. It is a on page SEO part, because SEO is written along with the HTML codes itself. So when we are creating a website, we are doing it basically HTML tags. Like there are name tags, there are doc tags, just like that. SEO tags, HTML tags. There are HTML tags. So, SEO friendly formatting is essential for enhancing readability and improving search rankings. Essentially, what is written in here is you need to have proper order of your tags, which is essential even for building a good website or the website will be slow and it will have problems coming up in another browser. Essentially, that one won't be a functional website. So, incorporating short paragraphs, bullet points, and lists ensures that information is easily digestible rather than writing long paragraphs. Additionally, using proper HTML tags for heading H1, H2, H3, we have the similar for our this as well. We have the headings in the sizes like this: heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. And then even in Word also, Microsoft Word, there are H1, H2, H3. So this one is similar: heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. Helps search engines understand the content hierarchy, which one comes first, which one comes later, which one is inside whom. It's like that. And relevance, while providing a better user experience. Using headings and subheadings, like the heading is important. In here, this is a heading, this is a heading, this is a subheading. Oh no, this is a heading and this is a subheading. This is another heading. This one is the main heading, the title. This one is a heading, and then this one is a subheading. This one is another subheadings, and then this one is a short paragraph inside that heading. So the content, the text also is broken down into smaller capsules so that it's easier to read rather than having like some long paragraphs. Like this, bullet points are used. So these all are parts of SEO. So when you're doing SEO for some companies, so essentially you will be working on those. And also, since we know that the heading is important, the title is important, the title should reflect in the page name, and not only that, the title should also reflect in the meta tags. Okay, it's not showing up. Okay, so essentially that's it. I'm sure like you still remember that the meta tags that we saw some moment back. Okay. Utilizing headings and subheadings in blog posts is crucial for structuring content and guiding readers through the article. Headings should incorporate targeted keywords where appropriate while being descriptive of the section's content. So the headings include the titles, H1, heading 1. They have given a class in here. This one is like another CSS thing. No need to go through this one for now. So we are just seeing through this. That's the heading. And then we say the title, Top 10 B2B Design Agencies. Top 10 B2B design agencies in 2025. There's the website title. They have it meta content. These all are meta tags. This not only assists with SEO but also enhances user engagement by making the content more skimmable. Like essentially using headings and subheadings and then breaking down the content into easily read content like small, short descriptions, subheadings, and all short paragraphs. Incorporating visuals in blog content enriches the reading experience and aids in conveying complex informations more effectively. So the use it's using an image in your article. Images, infographics, and videos can boost engagement and shareability. Additionally, consisting alt text with keywords for images improves on-page SEO, helping search engine index visual content. So the web crawler will also crawl through the alt text, because it won't crawl through this. It knows that this is just another image. It won't go, and it cannot like AI is a new thing that it can see and then let you know what like tell you what things are there in your image. But previously that was an impossible thing for a machine to tell what's there in the image. It just knows that it's an image with different colors and all like that. So that alt text, the web crawler Google can read. That's why it's important to use alt text. If you're wondering how to give alt text in websites, when you're doing, say, in Facebook, in Instagram, when you're writing about that image, when you're adding descriptions, by default they add alt text from there. When you're building a website in WordPress, there will be specific places when you upload images, you will be able to enter the alt text there itself when you're uploading the image. Just look for a section which will say alt text. There's so remember we are doing content creation class. So when we are doing marketing, we have to have a content planning. So when we are doing content planning, there's something called a content calendar. So basically that's like creating a schedule for your content. So this is like a content calendar. It doesn't have to be that much illustrative. You can just use a Google Sheet, and then you can basically write here, say like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, and then say this is a 7 days planner. So we say content type. We can say it's educational, or let's call it informative, entertaining, informative, sales, entertaining, informative, sales. So that we are not focusing on one thing on one day. So we will post one. So informative, how to create graphics design. So this is post number 1. And then best, so let's say trending graphic designs. So this is entertaining, trending graphics design. This is informative, how to create graphics design. Then we do how to use fill elements, maybe something like that. Maybe some special tool that we are talking about. We are teaching in informative, and then we are doing summer sales. This is an offer. So things like that. Your content planner does not. It has to follow a format, and then the format is not fixed. Like it format will depend on your pipeline. We can use. There will be templates. If you're looking for one, then you will get content planning templates. So it's there on Google Sheet also. Content calendar template. Okay, this one is. So there will be templates for your content planning. Then we also tell like where we will upload it, all there. So developing a content calendar, a well structured content calendar is vital for consistent posting and strategic planning. It enables marketers to outline topics, align them with marketing campaigns, and plan publication dates in advance. Because we need a content planner, because if we have to be consistent, and then we also need to assign the graphics design process or the video design process. We'll have to think about the content, and then we'll have to assign somebody or like set aside a time so that we can create the design, create the graphics design. So it's always good to have a content calendar. This practice not only keeps the content organized but also ensures coverage of a wide range of relevant topics throughout the year. So we can make 1 month content planning 1 month in advance. Say we have to post from, say, this is May going on, we have to post from June. Then from now itself, we can start creating a content calendar, and then we in 1 week we can have the content written, the written. Copy is the text. Copy will be, say, maybe we say something more like nicely. So essentially we're saying open Photoshop, create a new doc. Or maybe we say something more shorter. So say copy this one, so we have to think. So say in here with summer sales, we say this summer. So this is the copy of this sales content that we'll be doing posting on day 4. So then from flyers, brochures and more for 30% off this summer, we create the design. The design maybe will have 30% more. We create the design. The design we're doing it for social media. So say we are doing it like 4:3, and then we are saying I'll just like roughly scratch. So we say 30% more, and then we have a brochure here, maybe a pamphlet here, and then we write brochure, flyer, and more for 30% off. And then we have this this summer, and then maybe we end it with a CTA. It's like hurry, call, and then our phone number. So that's how we write a copy. This is just an example. We write a copy, and then we create the design. Mixing evergreen and trending content. A successful blog strategy includes a balance of evergreen content which remains relevant over time and trending topics that capitalize on current events or popular issues. So we are back again on this blogging thing. Content calendar also can be used for blogging when we are writing blogs. Even for that also we can create a content calendar, but so that it will be more easier. That's why I gave the example on posting on social media. So essentially both are content calendars that we'll be creating. So when we are creating a blog, or even when we are creating a content for social media, or like a post, Even then, it's good to have a balance of evergreen content, as in like those which are still popular till date, and trending which are going on currently. So this blend attracts new readers and retains existing ones, enhancing overall audience engagement and search visibility. Repurposing content for different platform. Repurposing is, say, the purpose of a page of this content was to be in the blog posts. So we can change the purpose of this by taking it and then creating an infographic design, where we will have a infographic design with only the 10 best B2B design agencies, and then maybe we just arrange their logo in one particular image, and then we post it on social media, or we create a video of this and then we post it on YouTube. So we are repurposing the content for different platforms. So repurposing content is an effective strategy to maximize reach and engagement. This involves taking existing blog posts and transforming them into various formats, such as infographics, video, or social media posts. By adapting content for different platforms, marketers can engage diverse audience segments and extend the lifespan of valuable information. So, blogs, certain group of people like to go through text. Certain group of people, they like to see images, and then certain are more convenient with videos. So when we are repurposing the content in different formats, then it increases the reach, and it also increases the lifespan of that article, of that valuable information. So, in conclusion, understanding the difference of blogging and significance of blogging and SEO is essential for establishing digital presence and authority. By applying effective keyword strategies, structuring content appropriately, and planning diligently, marketers can enhance visibility, drive organic traffic, and attain sustainable growth. So this is class 2 of our content creation class, where we are talking about blogging and SEO, writing for visibility in digital marketing. So do you have any questions, anyone? Okay. Anybody, any questions? Okay, I see some of the students, they have like many students joined in a little bit late. So are you being able to relate? Essentially, the most important part in today's class is, because we're talking about SEO, to give you a gist, this blogging is a term which came up roughly about like probably like 20 years back, when people started writing blogs. Now we have something called video blogs. Video blog, they have made it in short as blogging. You will be more familiar with this. And blogging was the first term. So people started writing articles on the website, on the internet. So since they started writing articles on the internet, then marketers, just like in football game, many people are present there, the whole world's attention is there in the game. That's why there are sponsors and advertisers. We will see brand names in people's t-shirts, and then throughout the stadium, in many of the prominent places. So there are big sponsors who pay big money to have their brand name in those places, in the athletes t-shirts. So marketers essentially started using this blog websites also, blog pages also, to market their product or their service. So then, since more and more people started writing, and then there were number of websites also started increasing, number of pages also started exponentially increasing. So SEO also have been evolving. So search engine optimization is where we are optimizing our content for search engines. So our content basically it started from blog, from writing articles. So when people started writing articles, then people started saying that a picture says 1,000 words. So that's why instead of articles, they started using images. So the basics of that is the blog, is blogging, and then we do search engine optimization. So the main content that we are talking about in today's class is essentially the blogs, the articles that people write. So when we are doing search engine optimization, we are optimizing our content for search engines. Search engine have their own algorithm. So search engine have something which is called a crawler, a web crawler like in Spider. So it just goes through web crawler. It just goes through your website, and then it searches for certain keywords and certain patterns in your website. So the algorithm of web crawlers keeps on changing, keeps on improving, because more and more websites are coming up. The competition is ever increasing. That's why it's difficult to tell the exact algorithm, and essentially one who understands what the web crawler looks for, then it will be easier for that brand to have their web page in number one, number two, in the first page of that website, like I mean in Google search. So SEO has three types: on page SEO, off page SEO, and technical SEO. On page SEO is the SEO that is done on the page. Say this is a website called Cloudflare. Cloudflare, it checks for that. It's like a antivirus thing. It's like it's like a protective like a protective defense shield for websites. So this is their learning bots. So this is a random page, irrespective of what is written in here. The main topic is not the web crawler that I'm focusing on now. Okay, for ease, let's change it. Let's say how to create a graphics design. Okay, so this is a page by Canva. The page has 25 graphics design tips for non-designers and beginners. That's the title. And then there are things written in here. So this is a web page. So the SEO that is done in this page is called on-page SEO. Then there are off-page SEO. So off-page SEOs are SEO that is done in your social media platforms, because it's not there in the website. It's away from the website. It's in some other place, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and all those. And that you are doing, and also what other people are doing for you. They are talking about you. They are writing comments. Then they are uh, writing your brand name in different places. They are talking about you, and all those. So those are examples of off page SEO and technical SEO. Technical SEO is the speed of your website and all those. So the technical thing. So when we are hosting a website, so say this is it's a hosting website, then we can host our websites. Okay. And then we have, I essentially want to go through the pricing thing. Say we have web hosting, and then we have this speed. So if we choose this plan, this is 25,000 visits monthly, which means this is approximately more people also will be able to come, but then your speed will be slow. So it's 25,000 visits monthly. So this is roughly about 833 people, 833 people in one day. So if it's a web commerce company, then only 833 people in one day, it's like too less. So it will be slow, people won't be enjoying buying and things like that. So SEO though is a distant thing. So technical SEO essentially it's things like that, the speed and the other SSL things, like the safety guidelines of Google, abiding by it, how what website it should be, and things like that, like technical aspect of it. So we do not get to decide this as marketers. Maybe we can suggest our employer to that we need better servers, better this that, but then like this aspect, it's not within our course. Within our course, mostly we are doing on-page SEO or off-page SEO. Off-page SEO, we're doing it in our Instagram and other places, on our social media and all. On-page SEO, we're doing it in our website. So, and when we are doing it in our website, there are things like we have to use headings. We have to essentially format the web page in a way that we arrange it into smaller capsules. We have headings and subheadings. This is the title, say the main heading. This is the subheading, things like that. There's alt text that we can use for images. I'm going through inspect. This is the coding of the website. So I am going at the picture in here, and then the picture, okay, they have not formatted it. So the alt text in here, it's still written image 07. But then we saw another example, maybe in some of the images, it's always good to describe your image in here. So alt text, where we can use for a better SEO, and we have the heading section where we have meta tags, where the title had title 25 graphics design tips for beginners, and then we have meta. So meta name, meta property, meta content, meta property, content. Check out the ultimate graphics design tips every designer follows, from font pairing to alignment, white space, and more. And to let you know, and everything inside this head tag. So HTML essentially has two parts, head and body. So the head part does not get displayed on the browser. Everything that we see on the browser is from inside the body tag. But then even then, when nothing of the head is seen in here, even then Canva have written the content. Check out the ultimate graphics design tips for every design follower, for font pairing to alignment, white space, and more. This one is essentially for the web crawler, for Google search engine optimization. Yeah, so essentially that is the main point of today's class. We also create content calendars. Calendars are essentially like calendars that we use. Say sheet. We can have a Google sheet where we have day one, day two content type. post type, and then the copy. There are templates also on the website. You can Google search, and then you can get your own template, and then won't work around with whatever works for you. You will find better ones also on this Google. If you do Google search, this is January, February, March, April, month wise, member only. So it's even broken down into which platform they will be posting the content. It's good to have a content calendar because only with it you can create your graphics design or the video that you need to post on time, or you can also schedule it beforehand. Okay, so I will share the PDF in the group. If you have confusion, then let me know. Anybody, any questions? Any questions, anybody? Okay, if not, then we will call it a day. Have a good day ahead. See you tomorrow.